welcome address by Mr. Samson Assoc, Executive Secretary of Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana, on the occasion of the Association's 11th anniversary and website launch, Accra, August 6, 2025. Distinguished guests, representatives of government agencies, industry players, members of the diplomatic corps, members of the press, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with immense pride and deep gratitude that I stand before you today to mark a significant milestone in the life of the Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana, our 11th anniversary launch, and the official launch of our corporate website. Ladies and gentlemen, this day is not just another event, it is a historic chapter, a living testament of resilience, vision, and an unrelenting pursuit of equity, fairness within the maritime trade and commerce sector of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, our humble beginning. On January 30th, 2014, Mr. Chairman, this journey began not with grandeur, but with conviction. It started with me and few other passionate individuals, Mr. Chairman, who were deeply disturbed by the silent cries and the unspoken frustration of thousands of importers and exporters across the country. Mr. Chairman, back then, importers and exporters had no unified voice, no dedicated platform, and no institutional backing to speak for them on critical issues affecting their trade. Mr. Chairman, what eyewitnesses at that time was a fragmented industry where those who contributed significantly to Ghana's economic were being heavily burdened by draconian port charges, arbitrary levies, and bureaucratic bottlenecks that hampered businesses' growth. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, between 2012 and 2014, the stories in the news were telling importers were slapped with excessive demurrages, charges, arbitrary port rents, extensions, and the impositions of new levies without proper stakeholders' consultation. The outcry was loud, Mr. Chairman, yet fell on deaf ears.
So I am deeply honored to be called upon to be the guest speaker, for this important celebration and anniversary. Ever since I got my appointment, the person that I've admired and I've been working with is Aringobit and other stakeholders. He's very noisy and he can be very noisy, he can be very destructive, but for a good cause. He's noisy for a good cause. And so I just have grown to love him and the kinds of things he stands for. And so, like I said, I'm deeply honored to join you today as you mark the 11th anniversary of the Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana, celebrating a more than a decade of dedicated service. And I'm also told that you'll be launching your website. And so your official launch of your new website today would also be both described as timely and symbolic, underscoring the association's commitment to transparency, communication, and outreach in our ever-evolving trade environment. Since its foundation in 2014, the Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana has emerged as a formidable champion of Ghana's import-export community. From advocating fair trade policies to facilitating market intelligence, capacity building, and strategic partnership, Awingobet and his association have contributed significantly to shaping a more enabling environment for cross-border trade. The mission of this association to streamline trade processes and connect members to global opportunities has become increasingly vital in our current or contemporary times. Central to the success of this association has been the extraordinary leadership skill and unwavering courage of Awingobets. And so I am not surprised that all of you are mentioning him as in relation to the pioneering role, the fortitude he has demonstrated in championing the interests of exporters and importers in Ghana. Time and again, Awingobet has stood at the forefront of the struggle of fairness, often pushing well beyond the boundaries of duty to defend the interest of the Ghanaian traders. For the reason why I accepted to come serve as the guest speaker is that the kinds of things that we do at the Shippers Authority reflects or the role we play and what he does brings us together all the time. We are fighting for the interests of shippers, and he's fighting for the interests of same category of people. And so I felt that if this is our mandate at the Shippers Authority, and this is what Importers and Exporters Association are also doing, and they ask you to come and guest speak at such an important function, then we have no choice than to make ourselves, available. Besides that, it's yet to be launched. May serve as a dynamic hub for dialogue, for insights, and catalyzing action across Ghana's trade ecosystem. I would end my remarks by once again congratulating Mr. Samson Asaki Awingobet, the national leadership, and every member of this august association for elevating the cause of Ghana's importers and exporters over these transformative 11 years. We have proven that principled advocacy, not advocacy influenced by bribe. We are talking about principled advocacy, courage, and strategic partnership can shape policy and industry in profound ways. So on behalf of the Ghana Shippers Authority, I want to reaffirm our commitment to working alongside this association, Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana, in creating an efficient, transparent, and growth-oriented trade environment that benefits all. Congratulations on your anniversary. I do declare this new website duly launched.
Well done, well done. Thank you. Well done, well done.